Hi Virgo, this is KACEE with your July monthly reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome to all the new viewers. SHAE and I are so happy to have all of you here with us. She will have a video that's going to pop up at the end of this one, so please look for her reading as she does give a different perspective for your sign. I'm going to pull some energy cards for you guys. Alrighty, let's see what we're working with here for July. And we have all tied up. Now I'm going to pull a major arcana as a clarifier for you, because I want to see what this energy is all about. Judgment. Okay, so when I see all tied up in Judgment together, because Judgment has a dual meaning, I'm feeling that you are not speaking your truth, or people are speaking about you in a way that is making you feel like you can't move forward. But a lot of times you will not be speaking your truth and you feel like you're blocked. You feel that you're stuck because you're not articulating what you're feeling in your mind, in your heart, in your soul, and you're not doing the things that are making you happy. It's like you are putting other people's needs ahead of your own, and you're being very quiet about it. You're not discussing it with anyone. You're not explaining yourself. You're just kind of like taking it, you know. And I want to pull some cards here for advice or obstacles to see where all this energy is coming from. You know, you guys are a pretty calm sign as it is. Being an earth sign, you know, you're very patient. And sometimes when we have that energy, we're a little too patient. We're a little too understanding, and we hold our tongue. We don't speak exactly how we want to speak. We don't tell people exactly how we're feeling. We're not communicating our deepest issues, desires, or thoughts for some reason. So let's go ahead and pull. Positive movement forward. Victory and success. Oh wow, Virgo, check you out. Material harvest. So these cards are telling me that this is all positive energy. You have the 8, the 6, and the 9. You have positive movement forward, victory and success, and material harvest. All beautiful, abundant energy. This is where you see where you're going with your future, with your desires, with your goals. Very victorious in the new path that you're on. You're getting the money. You have all that you need. You want for nothing. If you notice, he has the fruit, the coins, you know, you have something to eat, you have things to wear. Every bit of your needs are being met right now. So I'm going to pull some more cards because of that all tied up and that judgment. Speaking your truth right now, I think, is what you need to do. Whether this is a job situation, family member, personal, you know, if this has to do with your spouse, you know, this is all going to resonate differently with you guys because it is a general reading. It's like you have all these beautiful cards. So what is going on with all tied up? Okay, not doing your self-care. 4 swords in reverse. Not putting yourself first. Not taking the time, the rest, being able to clear your thoughts, being able to clear your mind, being able to focus on what you need to focus on. Is your life so like crazy right now that you're being pulled in so many different directions and you don't know how to say no? Or all those directions you really can't say no because it has to do with a work project and has to do with your kids and your parents and your siblings and your spouse in the community around you, that you can't carve out the time for the things that you want to do, and you're not telling anyone no because you know all the things that they're asking you to do are important and they have to be done. So sometimes we get in that pattern and that energy that we don't have enough time in the day to do everything that needs to be done. Page of Coins is very important. This is all about manifesting that new opportunity. That is all about creating and going after what you want and being very passionate about it, and knowing that this is going to be a very solid endeavor, that this new path is going to be very stable for you. King of Wands in reverse talks about being impulsive, sometimes high expectations. He may have a ruthless energy to him as well. I'm going to pull one more because I think it has more to do with high expectations. Yeah, Knight of Wands in the upright. So you have Page of Coins, King of Wands reverse, and Knight of Wands in the upright. So you're being surrounded by this energy. The Knight of Wands talks about being very energetic and having a lust and a passion for something and going after it and being very excited and having that creativity ignited. So I think that you're setting the goal really, really high. Okay, I'm getting that for some of you, the all tied up is that you don't want to express what you're doing right now, that you don't want to tell everyone. You don't want to speak your truth. You want to keep it to yourself. You're holding that all together. Just for you right now, there's something that's going on that you're working on, whether you're planning a new job, a trip. I feel like you're going to make a huge move. And when you're ready, that's when you'll tell everyone what's going on. Wow, look at this, Virgo. You have the World. This is where everything's at your fingertips. Again, it has to do with travel, and if you notice, it's right underneath the positive movement forward, which that in that card is a single person in a boat sailing away into the sunset. So there could be for some of you, there could be a lot of travel going on with this new opportunity. Again, whether it's a work situation or something that you're going after on your own and you're traveling around because of it, or you have to kind of go find it. I get this, that you're finding it. In Eight of Cups in reverse is that you're walking away from something, but you have no idea where you're going. You do not have a plan. You have an idea of what it is that you want to do, but you don't have an actual plan as how you're going to get to that particular spot. And I think that's what you're keeping quiet, is because people are going to ask you, well, how are you going to do this? How are you going to do that? Well, you haven't figured that part out yet. So you're keeping that to yourself. And you know you're going to do it because you see that it's all going to work out. But where do you start? You know, where do you get your footing so that this can all come to pass? And I think that's why you're not resting and taking care of yourself, because you're going like 100 miles an hour and getting this all planned out and putting this all into motion. Death in reverse is talking about resistant to change. You know, when death comes in, it's real quick. It's a much needed change. This is where you may be a little resistant to change and unable to move forward in an aspect, but I don't think it's because of you. I think it's because of the circumstances that you're not sure where you're going. You know you're going to go after it, and you're going to go after it hard. Knight of Wands again. Okay, I'm going to put him down here because now you have two of them. This is really just telling me that it's really intense for you. Whatever this is that you're working on, that you're creating, that you have a passion for, it's really super intense. And you do have high expectations, which is the King of Wands in reverse. You have high expectations of what this is going to give you. You have high expectations of yourself and what you have to dedicate to doing this. And you're on board for this. You don't care what this takes. You're going to make this happen. Seven of Pentacles in reverse talks about delays, feeling overwhelmed sometimes, okay, not seeing that the seeds have taken and it's starting to grow, which we have already talked about over here, that, you know, you don't know which way you're going. You know what you want to do. You're very passionate about it. You're working very hard for it. You're keeping it to yourself in a lot of aspects because you're fine-tuning what it is. But the actual movement forward is where you're stuck for July. This is where you have this really great job. You've already been hired. You know, you're going to be traveling for it. You're going to be making a lot of money. However, it doesn't start till September. So you have all this time in between to get everything situated and figure things out, whether it's your housing and your cars and where you're going to put the kids in school and all that kind of stuff. So this is kind of like a slowdown prior to you being able to jump on board and get in that boat and take off and travel the world, because this is not, right here is telling me that you're not sure exactly how it's going to start. You know, you're putting your best foot forward, you're getting your ducks in a row. You see that this job is the most wonderful thing ever, and that's what you're going to go for. Here we have Three of Swords. Now this is past hurts, feeling down, very overwhelmed emotionally, painful separation, grief in some aspects. Well, we always have to let go of something in order for us to move forward. So if this is a job situation in which you have to leave the state that you're currently living in or surrounded by your family, and say you have to go to a different state for this job or this education or this new opportunity, there's going to be some grief and sorrow when you do have to walk away, because you are definitely going somewhere, guys. And you know, maybe you're working at this really terrific company and someone else has sought you out and offered you something that you really cannot say no to. This other company is a lot bigger and has a lot more things to offer you and your family, and you have to say goodbye to the company that you've been with for 10 years and you really put some blood, sweat, and tears into it, and then you feel that emotion as well. So keep that in mind. Doing one more for you, and I kid you not, Virgo, we have King of Pentacles. So whatever you're planning, guys, you know, you're going to be in control of it. You're going to have the authority about it. You're going to have a security, discipline, and a lot of abundance, especially financial. Again, you're going to have that stability within your foundation, and that is what you're going for right now, guys. This is amazing. Yes, you have to go through some things, and it does slow down so you can get all your ducks in a row. But whatever is being offered to you, it is really very beautiful. It's very strong. It's very intense, and you feel intense about it. You know this is going to work. So whatever you're working on right now, keep working on it. This is the message that I'm getting from Spirit, that those of you that resonate with this and you see that new opportunity that's right at your fingertips, go for it. You're going to be working really hard for this. You're not going to have a lot of time to yourself. However, this is something you're going to love to do, so you're not going to mind putting in all those hours to make this work for you. This could be something on the side as well. I mean, you could work your 9 to 5 and have something on the side, like maybe you're an artist, or maybe you do a YouTube channel, or you are a musician and you have to travel around and you have to do things so that you can get your special project up and running. And you're not really ready to publish it just yet with all tied up in judgment. You're keeping it to yourself a little bit, but you see where this can go. You know this will be very abundant for you. This is terrific. I really love this energy. I'm like really hyper right now with this message, because it's making me very happy. It's making me very light, and I'm very like psyched, you know. I would love if you guys would share with me what you guys are doing. Even if you send me an email, if you want to have it private, you can email me at sistersvisiontarot@gmail.com. Because I'm really interested to see where you guys are at on your path and what's going on with you. Okay, so your angel message is, Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for giving me the courage, check this out, courage, to ask for and accept help from you, the angels, and others in matters regarding my family and home. Yes, angel just nailed it. This is something that is going to be able to be very stable for your family, for your lifestyle. You know, thank the angels, encourage them to come into your life. Ask you for help when you feel that, you know, things are a little bit slow and it's not moving as fast as you want, because you know you have this vision, and you know that the angels and Spirit and God is putting this thought in your head for a reason. So you know this is where you're supposed to be, and you're very faithful with that, and you're very honored to have this gift, this opportunity, however it resonates with you. So thank them. They are there. Have courage when things are slow. But you're on the right path, guys. This is great. Okay, let's see what your oracle messages. And we have complicated. Well, that does not surprise me in this at all, because this is complicated. This is something new. You have to have confidence in yourself. You have to do the legwork. You're going to be very tired doing this, but you're going to love it. This is something that is getting your creative juices flowing. This is something that's challenging you in all the right ways. And it's all for the greater good. It's always going to be for you and other people around you, your family, your friends, you know, your tribe of people that you love and you care for, that have been with you from the get-go. And once it starts to snowball in the right direction, you'll be able to share that. But it is complicated because you have to give up a lot. You really have to give 110% of any energy you have left over from paying the bills and all your earthly demands to this project, to this new move, to traveling, however that resonates. This is such an exciting, vibrant energy that I'm feeling. I am so super psyched for you guys. So, you know, do your work. Please try to take care of yourself, because you're going to be running on all cylinders as all this is pumping. So do take care of yourself in that aspect. And when you're ready to release whatever is binding you and share your new vision, share your new gift, you know, it's going to be well thought out and well placed in the new path. Virgo, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. This was an exciting message. I'm like really excited for you guys. Please leave me a comment, or like I said, shoot me an email. I would also love to have you guys back. So like and subscribe. Take care.